Hello everyone, welcome to our little kitchen. Actually, it's not even so little, it's quite big. Why are you not here? We could cook together. We are going to make cherry pie today. So, a few things that you guys should definitely know about this magical flour mix. First of all, it's free from rice and it's free from corn. Can you believe it? Most of the gluten-free flours are packed with corn and rice, but this one is not. On the other hand, what it does have is all natural ingredients. It's free from any sort of artificial preservative, and you can also use it if you have insulin resistance, because apparently these carbs are not absorbing fast. So now that we know that we're going to have a healthy cherry pie, we are free from all guilt and we are going to get going. Place your flour in the bowl. You know, the most simple thing about these flour mixes is that you actually only need to add water. If you want, you can flavor it a little bit, for example, with cinnamon or with a little bit of vanilla essence. And you can add to it, if you have a sweet tooth, some sugar, or this one is not even sugar, it's called Erythruvia MAX, and it's about 10 times sweeter than sugar. Can you believe that? So we don't need any of those unnecessary carbs. And right here, we have some melted coconut oil. You always need to melt it when you use it in this flour, okay? So, super simple. We're gonna add the water. We're gonna start to mix it. And meanwhile, we are getting the rest of the ingredients in. At first, it's starting to look like it's never going to happen because it's actually sort of like crumbles, but you don't need to be discouraged. You shouldn't think, oh my God, I'm an anti-domestic goddess. No, you're doing very well. We are actually going to turn it into a dough, and let's add the melted coconut oil. And a tiny hint, just a touch of beautiful cinnamon. Well, maybe more than one touch. Once it's starting to come together, you can change and do it with your hands. Feel the dough in your palm. Enjoy how it's becoming smoother. It seems pretty good. We are going to let it rest for a little while, and then we're going to roll it out. Meanwhile, we can start to work on the filling. We are going to use the Mill & Folks flour. This is what's going to hold our filling together. So we are using frozen cherries now because unfortunately in Hungary there are no cherries in December. We are warming up. Ooh. A little bit of sizzling. We are warming up a little bit the cherries. We are going to add the Erythruvia MAX. We cut the lemon in half. You can always use a proper lemon squeezer, but you can also just put your hand underneath, squeeze the lemon, and this way the little seeds are going to stay in your palm. Let's give it another mix. And we are going to add the flour. And as we are mixing it, you can already see that it's thickening up. It's turning the juice around the cherry into a lovely, lovely, smooth mixture. And now we're gonna roll out our dough. And so We are rolling it out to a thin dough that eventually we are going to use this little baby to make the teeny tiny pies. And of course, you can use the same dough to make larger pies as well. Oh, they're so cute. Aren't they lovely? So we place them on the baking tray. We're going to make some very simple decorations on top of it, which is going to be just these lines that we are going to put across. We're going to take the filling and we're going to place it on top of the little pies. Make sure that it's pretty full, but it's not falling off. Let's use our little bars. We are going to put them one by one and straighten them a little bit. So once you take them, you can roll them out just a bit to have them a bit longer. And wonderful. And now the last thing we need to do is to put some across. So let's put 2 bars on each. And just when we thought we're gonna get tired of it, we arrive to the last step. Okay. They are already extremely pretty, aren't they? Okay. So we are baking it in a way that we have the oven on from the top and from the bottom, and now it's going to stay in for about 20 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, the moment we've all been waiting for. The fantastic, majestic, amazing cherry pies are ready! I'm in cherry pie wonderland. Look at them, how pretty they are. Look, this is the best part, where the little cherries a little bit running off the pie and they got a healthy crust and they are just perfect. And I'm gonna put it right here. And we have some coconut yogurt that you can also easily replace. You can use tahini, for example, which is sesame spread, and just mix it with lemon, with a little bit of vanilla, and you can add to it something sweet. It's gonna be just as amazing as a shop-bought coconut yogurt. And spoon it on top. Oh my God! How can something be so beautiful? I'm about to cry in front of you guys. We are going to chop up a little bit of pecan nuts. There we go. Some to the side, some to the middle. Seems like we are ready. Look at this. Look at this. Don't just wanna climb in there and make it your little bed and cover yourself with the coconut yogurt blanket and sleep there in peace. Well, that's my second best option with this cherry pie. The first one is actually eating it. Bye guys. See you next time. Mwah.